I've been learning to sail over the last 3 months or so. We originally did a bit of training down in Salcombe in Devon. However, that was over 3 years ago and we've basically forgot everything without practicing it in between. So we've been relearning ourselves at our local club in Frampton. We bought a Wayfarer boat, which we soon realised was a little bit too big for the lake. So we then bought a Gull, which seemed much more suitable for us. We do have plans for our gorgeous Wayfarer. We're definitely keeping her and we've got some exciting things ahead. So we thought it was time to get some refresher training. And what better place than to go up to the Lake District in the UK and sail on one of the lakes there. So we booked up a day with a wonderful guy called Joe at the Glenridding Sailing Centre on Ullswater. Enjoy this episode and please subscribe. I'm crew.
Your crew, okay, so say ready about.
Ready.
Super, and then I'm going to get myself ready, and that means with this type of boat and with the main sheet coming from the back, changing hands first, so you trap the main sheet under your thumb and put your tiller, put your other hand on the tiller so that it's going to be in the right hand after the turns. And then I'm going to go across the boat, front foot first, so that you definitely face backwards. And then say lee-ho as you actually start pushing the tiller. And this is the crucial part. Keep this arm straight and extend the end of the extension all the way outside the boat. Watch the boom. The boom will be coming across shortly. Thank you, wind. And then as the sail just goes to the new side and starts filling, that's the time to steer straight, and hopefully everything is miraculously in the perfect place.
We're pootling along, all is well in the world. See a few swans.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm going to do a check behind.
Very good.
I'm going to say to the crew, ready about.
Ready?
I'm going to swap hands, like so, and then I'm going to push the tiller extension.
Shouting Leo!
Lee-ho! We're off.
That's it.
That's over there. Come into the middle, and the boom's over.
Perfect.
Straighten up and back to position.
Ready about?
Ready.
Change hands first. Right leg's over.
Lee-ho.
My position. I don't want to do much more than that, do I?
Yeah, holding it towards the end makes it harder. Holding it in the middle of the extension makes it a lot easier.
I was going to keep you squatting there for ages.
Hey, perfect.
Well
hey.
done, hey, Captain Cousins.
Perfect. And this time we're going to be turning to underneath the boom and the sail. So we'll have a look under there first to check that that area is clear. But first thing, going to pull the boom in about 10 centimetres off your shroud so it doesn't clatter into the shroud on the other side. And then call out, do the same 3 bits of communication. And the official yachting jargon would be, clear my voice, stand by to jibe, crew prepares themselves, completes the jib if they need to, and gets ready to swap sides quickly and replies back ready again. We'd say jibe ho, when we're actually pulling the tiller back towards us, away from the sails to make the turn happen. With the hands and feet movements, it's roughly the same. We're going to change hands first, and sneak the extension out from under your arm here, and then we can actually bend it across onto the side of the boat it's going to be on before the turn even, and then we'll be saying jibe ho as we actually move it, and then move to the middle of the boat, and then as the sail goes hammering across, as soon as it moves we'd steer straight and sit on the new side just as the sail hits its new side.
I've completely forgotten everything now. What's the words again?
Stand by to jibe, it's the standard one.
This is not good, is it? I've been told 4 times.
It's the afternoon, honey.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, a bit more sleepy.
Okay, so stand by to jibe.
Ready?
And I come back here, change that over, and that is going to come there.
Nicely done. Whoa, whoa, hang on.
How awesome was that? Was that a Eurofighter or something?
What was that?
It was here, Typhoon Eurofighter.
I feel like that stole my thunder a little bit.
Well, you're mid-jibe, aren't you?
Mid-jibe. What's happened to the wind? I'm doing that. The wind's just died down here.
Yes, the wind does switch off from time to time.
Look at this.
Still standing by to dive.
Oh my god. Hilarious.
And then just straightening up and centralising your steering the moment the boom starts moving, otherwise you'll overtake.
Well, the wind, I've always...
Here they go, they're off on their own, Norfolk Island or bust. We're going to try and sail all the way down into far distance, Norfolk Island, 1.5 miles away as the crow flies, do a lee shore landing there, and then try and sail all the way back against the wind. Off they go.
Going for a long sail now, up to Norfolk Island.
Yeah, owned by the Norfolk family. Who was it?
I do not remember, although we have just seen some amazing military flying apparatus.
Yeah, hopefully I caught some of it on the camera.
Oh, it feels hot now, doesn't it?
It's bakeroonies. We're smothered with sun cream. Got our hats, our shades, all as well. Look at that.
Ahoy shipmates! What are we doing? Could hardly catch you. It's an interesting manoeuvre there, Ro. Rescue water. Captain Dan, are you receiving over? Excellent. Captain Dan, I think it might be jibe time again, please, over. Nice. Something about boating. Oh, that's my friend the skipper. Lovely Captain Christian. Oh, we might get we're going to get some big waves off that and see if we're nice and slow. And our name on them. Mouse, we'll just bob over them.
Is it making sense? Sailing downwind?
Sailing downwind. It reminds me of a song we learned, Dan. Or
Sailing downwind.
Sailing
No, can't do that. Nobody liked that song, did
No,
they?
that's true. We got some paddle boarders.
Okie dokie, Captain Rowe, somewhere here would be good for a jibe, just before the island, please. Now watch out for the island, steer this way, to the left, nice. Oh, both gulls together. That was nice of you, Chris, looking after the other girl.
Well,
Just had a close call with that rock behind me. But Ray was at the helm, so... And also, that boat in between our heads wasn't far off either.
Well done.
well, he was very good about that.
I was all a bit tight there. What, an island and another boat, but you did good.
But we managed it, eh?
Yeah, good dive and came out well. Well done.
I think Dan may have freaked out when he saw the rock.
I thought that was the end.
One of the great comments we had was how much, in a way, less restrictive it was going to be on a bigger lake than where we normally sail. And I have to say, I know exactly what you're saying now. Like, you really get a completely different sense, and you've got more chance and more time to like practice the jibing and the tacking.
So that's Norfolk Island, and we're starting to be able to see up a bit further into the lake.
Owned by the Duke of Norfolk family.
Oh, Weeniepedia's out again.
Any comedy tangles in it when we come to undo it.
We're getting ready to
Here we are.
moor up on a beach.
Then we'd undo the halyard and drop the mainsail down.
So we're just trying to attempt to look to recover onto this beach with just the jib sheet.
See, turning into the wind just takes that final bit of speed out of it. Check it's definitely shallow enough for you.
I pulled the rudder up.
Oh my goodness. There we are, on lee shore landing. Well done, folks.
How cool is that?
Done our first beach landing, Dan.
Amazing.
Shall I record this historic moment?
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Here they are, just on their first lee shore landing. Perfect.
Jubilant and smug.
Jubilant and smug, as you should be. Perfect.
That's the beach we just launched from.
Lovely. Oh, well done, folks. Very nice. Yeah, let's settle that. Remember, jump out.
There she is, tied up to the post. We're going to go and get changed and get ready for a capsize.
Just about to capsize the Gull under supervision.
Have a try grabbing hold of the shroud and pull her over.
And the camera.
And we'll just be careful not to go under the sail. So this is your crucial angle. She'll sail quite happily at that angle.
Will she?
Yeah, and it's just really when water starts coming in that it will just suddenly start to pull it over.
Okay.
Even just a little bit coming in will be fine. It'll still sail at that angle, and you could save it by either counterbalancing it or letting the mainsail out. I love that. You could go to the front actually and have a look at the mast and see all the water draining off the sail. So
Yeah.
as the water drains off, it becomes a much lighter, easier
It's
job.
definitely coming up now.
And I've just pushed your centreboard in so it won't catch.
Oh, nice.
And there she is up. Hey Max,
Wow.
how we doing?
I don't think it's the word he said. It hasn't worked before, but maybe it's worked now.
This is another so-called friend and colleague. This is Dan and Roe. They've got a goal, a bit like the one that I learnt in.
Oh wow.
Just having a day of tips.
We're doing worst case scenario right now.
I didn't think this through. Oh, it's not sinking still.
Still not sinking, so 2 people are better than 1, especially if you've got 2 bailers.
I guess I've got the big bucket, have I?
Both go and sit on Roe's side, tip the boat over towards the mainsail,
Oh, there you go.
and then just sit on the edge of the boat, stay sitting on the edge, there you go. So, gypsy.
Okay, gypsy.
And you just hold it there now, folks. All you need to do, Roe, is just lie on your back, right next to the boat, but not putting any weight on it. And as the boat pivots up, you should end up inside it already.
Okay.
And then as for you, Dan, you're going to put your feet as high up on the hull as possible. Lean back on that jib sheet. Try and get your head and shoulders as far away from the boat as possible.
Right.
Try and exert as much weight on it. Yep, it's coming. Hold it there. Let the water all drain off it and keep leaning back. Keep leaning back. That's it. Walk your hands up the road. Dan, if you can, please. There we are. We've got 1 person back in. Trying to keep the water from coming in as you get your next person in. Can we do it? We can just about do it, can't we?
Going over again.
Need to counterbalance, counterbalance. I think you can still save it. Yeah, so you can see it's just so much less stable when it's full of water. So you've got to really counterbalance it lots. Swimming.
Oh, so nice.
Woo. Perfect.
But yeah,
Well, just assessing
she's
the
done well.
buoyancy.
She's done well.
Buoyancy. What do you call these buoyancy boxes?
Buoyancy tank.
Buoyancy tanks. There is a bit of water in the back one
Just
and
a
in the
few
front one.
centimetres, but it's mostly air, which is great. Kept her floating. And then there's a bit in the front, but I can't quite determine just what volume yet.
Hello.
We were umming and ahhing about doing that, weren't we?
Yeah.
But I'm glad we did, because we'd have got on the centreboard if it was. I would have put my weight on the centreboard
Yeah.
if that happened and we were in trouble.
Yeah.
That's not the thing to do. So that's a really good technique for getting out.
Not with that centreboard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Brilliant.
all right.
There we go.
It was marvellous, wasn't it? Absolutely marvellous.
I've always wanted to practice capsizing.
It was really good fun, that.
Oh,
How nice was it to get in the water?
we did a little dunk, didn't we?
Little dunk. Good idea of yours, that was. Marvellous day that was.
Absolute dream. Perfection.
That was such a phenomenal place and such a phenomenal day, wasn't it? An amazing day that was. Next week we do something a little bit different. We hike to the 3rd highest peak in England, see some beautiful views, and underestimate how long the walk's going to take. If you've been enjoying these episodes, please subscribe, please like, please share with your friends. Thanks for watching.